Hey, Merry Christmas. I'm Lisa Cole. I'm the Director of Children's Ministry at Velocity. Welcome to my home. The most important ornament on my tree is not the most expensive. It is this little piece of glass with this foil, and it kind of looks like a drinking straw. Tim and I bought this from a street vendor 20 years ago in Ukraine. When communism fell and the former Soviet Union was no more, Tim and I felt called to go start a church there. And while we were missionaries, one night 3 men came into our apartment and tore it apart, beat us up, and took everything. It was really a dark time. We were scared, afraid of what to do next. But God already had a plan. Across the ocean at that exact same time, there was a group from Southeast Christian Church that were en route to come on a short-term mission trip for 2 weeks to help us out. And somehow, even in the day when there was no email and no texting, they got word in the New York airport before they got on the plane that we had trauma and we were in trouble. So they started praying immediately and started preparing to take care of us. 2 Corinthians 12:9 is a scripture where God is answering Paul, and he says, "My grace is sufficient for you, for my power is made perfect in your weakness." And this ornament reminds me of a weak moment in our lives with God. But God wasn't finished writing our story. After our time in Ukraine, we came home and were blessed with a little girl. Many of you know her. Vika, my daughter, is 18 now. And her full name is Victoria Grace. And we gave her that name in honor of a friend from Ukraine, and also so we'll remember that there is victory in the grace of God. This week, as we are placing our grace ornament on our church Christmas tree and at home, I want you to remember 2 things about grace. Grace signifies the good work of God in us, and it also signifies the goodwill of God towards us. Merry Christmas.